My talk, my name is Blair. I'm going to be talking about some of the data that we're looking at comparing body size evolution to diversification rates in snakes and lizards. So most animals show this highly skewed unimodal size frequency distribution for body size. So on the x-axis we have body size, we have frequency here on the y-axis. So this is the body size frequency distribution for 9,715 species of squamate reptiles. So you can see it's highly skewed to the right, so the vast majority of species are relatively small body. So significant skewness, significant kurtosis, significant unimodality. Again, this is common in most groups of animals. So at broad spatial and temporal scales, what might be causing this pattern? Well, we might have higher speciation rates in smaller animals. We might have higher extinction rates at larger sizes. Or it might actually just have higher natural selection within lineages, so anagenetic evolution towards this optimal body size. Okay, and again, this is at large spatial and temporal scales. Or body size might actually have nothing to do with this size frequency distribution. It might be some other trait that's associated with body size. So a couple of recent studies have fitted state speciation extinction models. Here's an example with the quasi-algorithm for 3 different clades of reptiles. They didn't find a right skewed size frequency distribution because, again, at smaller spatial and temporal scales, the skewness kind of disappears. And they also found that there was kind of a linear relationship, so higher speciation rates here at larger body sizes. Another study here looked at about half the species of all lepidosaurs and kind of found different relationships between mass and speciation within different groups of lepidosaurs here. But after simulations, there was no significant relationship in several of these groups. So for this study, we took the phylogeny of every single species of lepidosaur. So we have a phylogenetic tree of 9,755 species. We have body mass data for all of these species. And we're using the recently developed hidden state speciation and extinction model, fitting 19 alternative models to this data set to test the effect of body size and unobserved characters associated with body size on rates of diversification. Okay, so this model requires binary traits, so we had to convert quantitative character like body size into binary presence-absence. So here we took the median value. Anything smaller than the median, we put a 0. Anything larger, a 1. So these are the models and the results, and here are AIC weights, and these are different trees. We ran 10 trees of 9,755 species of PCA. So the blue bar is support for a full model that has parameters associated with small body size, large body size, and traits, hidden traits associated with both large and body sizes. So in other words, all 4 of those parameters were required and gave us the best fit to our model. So then we actually look at the parameter estimates, so the speciation and extinction parameters. These are what we have here. And again, these are averages over 10 phylogenetic trees. On the left here is speciation rate, on the right is extinction rate. So here, the blue is small body size without the hidden trait. The orange is large body size without the hidden trait. Purple, small body size with the hidden trait. And pink here, large body size with the hidden trait. So you can see larger species actually have a higher rate of speciation versus smaller size. The yellow dot here is the mean speciation rate in these different groups. But there's some other unobserved character here associated with large body size that is associated with very, very low rates of speciation. Likewise, when we look at extinction, large body size is associated with vastly higher extinction rates versus everything else. So in conclusion, we have a full hissy model supported. So higher turnover, both speciation and extinction in large animals. Again, low speciation rate associated with a hidden trait correlated with large size. This might have to do with geographic ranges. Other life history characteristics of large species, like generation time, reproductive rates. And what we're going to do next is run these models on 100 trees to better incorporate phylogenetic uncertainty. These models are very computationally intensive. These analyses are probably going to take about 4 months to complete on a cluster. But we need to do it to, again, incorporate more phylogenetic uncertainty. We're also going to test different cutoff values for large versus small species because, again, the relationship might not be linear between body size and speciation rates. So, thank you.